Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. This is loot from 100 hours of rocktail fishing. So a lot of people have done this before and a lot of people know about this method. So you fish here at level 90 fishing at the LRC, and it's also the same area where you fight the LRC and you also mine the concentrated gold if didn't know. But as for this loot video, I just felt like making this because I thought it was kind of interesting and it would show you guys if this is a good method of money making and whatever. I don't know, I fished a lot and I didn't want it to not have any use other than me just AFKing. So I felt like making a video would be perfect for this, and 100 hours is pretty impressive, I'd say. Even though most of it is AFK, I mean, it is pretty impressive that I, had the attention span to come here for 100 hours and sit here and just fish. But, I mean, I guess I did, watch shows and stuff while the entire thing was going on. I did edit sometimes too. So basically, I just watched a lot of Naruto during this entire 100 hours, and it really passed the time. And it felt like I wasn't even playing Runescape at the time, and I was still gaining experience and gaining money. So as for the experience rates, it's around 50k an hour, 57k an hour, I believe, is what I get per hour here. So yeah, it's pretty good. And each rocktail is 380 experience. So you can increase that by 19 more experience if you have the fishing set, which I do, and you get it from fish flingers is what I meant. And then you can also use earns, which give you 20% more experience total. So it brings the 380 to 456, and then you add the 19. So it's roughly 475 experience per rocktail. So it's pretty good, I'd say. And I'm not going to say how much you get per hour until I get to the price check. Another thing is I do bring around 15 earns every trip, so it's around 3 hours or something of fishing, 3 to 4 hours, and I just AFK that the entire time. So I think I explained rocktails to the 100% of what they are. So I think we go into the price check now. I'll meet you guys there. So guys, here are the rocktails from the 100 hours. And as you can see, I also have the bait that you need for the amount of rocktails that I fished. And I also have the fishing earns that I use just so you can see how much it actually takes. And then I also have this item that is called the standard tackle box. If you don't know what that is, you get it from the fish flingers. And let me open it. And you can put 18 fish in there, which is really nice to have, so you can have more fish per inventory, basically, and then you can easily deposit it right into the bank at the LRC just by right-clicking it and depositing. And another thing is you can teleport 100 raw fish per day. So you put in 18 and then you bank 18 and then you keep on doing that until you get to 100. So every single day after reset, I bank 100 rocktail. So I basically can be fishing for 140 rocktail without banking. And it's really good for AFKing like that. So if you upgrade this even more, it can go up to 200 per day, all the way up to 500 if you get the trim requirement there, which is 500 metals, and this is 100 metals or something. So it does take a long time to get the higher boxes, but the standard one does not take that long. You can probably get it done in 2-3 weeks maybe. Maybe I can make a fish flingers guide if people really want it. But as for the rocktail itself, let's look at that. I got 11,966 rocktail in 100 hours, so that is roughly 120 per hour. And you can get it to around 125, 130 an hour if you use the better aura, but I didn't use it all the time. So also just keep this in mind, this was fishing at 99 fishing. It's a lot less if you're 90. I mean, it's not a lot less, it's just slightly less fish per hour. Honestly, if you're going for 99 fishing, you can just divide your experience by the rocktail and you'll get, that amount of rocktail. But yeah, I think we can just price check it so you guys can see how much I actually made. So first up, let's find out how much the minerals alone are, and that is 4.1 mil. So I did spend 4.1 mil fishing the 100 hours of rocktail. Let's take that out. So I have to minus 4.1 mil from whatever this rocktail is. And it's roughly 29 mil, so let's minus a 4 point something mil, and that means I made roughly 25 mil from this loot video. And another thing is these fishing earns, I don't remember how much they were probably 1,500 each. I used 500, so that's roughly 700k. It could be even 24 mil if you take that out too, but I don't really care for that. I mean, I think I made them myself anyways, so I didn't lose that much money. But if you bought them yourself, obviously you're gonna lose a lot more money. So you could take this as 24 or 25 mil in 100 hours. So you guys might be thinking, oh, that's really bad, 250k per hour, that's not even that great. You can go to Frost, get 4 mil an hour, and just knock this method out of the park. But just think about it, rocktails are one of the most AFK things in RuneScape. Obviously there's better methods like the Artisan's Workshop and stuff, but I just really like rocktails because I am going for 120 fishing eventually, and I'm at 23.5 mil. And another thing is, if I didn't already mention it, I did get 5.6 million fishing experience from this loot video as well. So it's not just I made 25 mil. I also did get, like, you know, halfway through 99 if I counted it that way, but I was already 99 when I started. So I'm going to continue fishing until I get 50k rocktail. So I still have a long time to go, and I think I have a few more 1,000 rocktail past this that I didn't like start from scratch on the 100 hours or whatever. So I am getting good progress towards that, and I'll probably make a video when I ultimately finish that and sell it off. Probably not a loot video wise, but, you know, just showing that I finished it. But by the time I finish, I'll probably be pretty close to 40 million fishing as well. So that's also cool. Knocking out these skills, and you know, if you guys want, you know, AFK money, Rocktails is a good way to do it. If you know, fish, you know, 8 hours a day, I guess you could say. Like, let's say you're doing studying or something, you gotta do it for 8 hours. Just do 8 hours of Rocktail and you make a good 2 mil. And you feel like you never played RuneScape that time. In that time, and you also get, you know, 200 something K fishing in that time as well. So I would definitely recommend this if you have the level and you want some AFK. So I mean, obviously there's better methods out there, but I'm still going to be doing this whenever I need to AFK do homework or AFK edit, so I always do that still. Either way, I mean, that was a lot of talking for just Rocktails, but I just felt really talkative today. So either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, even if it wasn't like a traditional loot video, but I thought it was pretty interesting to share with you guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.